A devastating fire forces a family of 12 to flee from their Midtown home just weeks before Christmas.
Let it snow, let it snow. Winter weather wipes out NFL Sunday.
And a disappointing end to almost 2 weeks of hope. The family of missing Mary Black mourns her loss.
And later, thousands of fans remember the Fast and the Furious star, Paul Walker.
In HD, you're watching K-Gun 9 on your side. News at 5.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Colliner.
And I'm Sarina Nafarrate.
A family of 12, 5 of them children, will have to find a different place to celebrate holidays this year. A fire started in one of the bedrooms in their home near Alvernon Way. The home is now condemned. The Flores family, 2 parents and 10 kids, are in a hotel tonight after the fire took over a bedroom, causing massive smoke damage. The fire department took just 3 minutes to respond to the fire, and they kept the flames down to 1 bedroom. But the smoke damage spread. The fire department says, fortunately, no one was seriously hurt. And this is a family that could certainly use the help. The Red Cross did put them up in a hotel, but this family had struggled long before the home caught fire. The family tells KGUN 9 that 2 of the kids have cancer. An only son is expected to start radiation this week. We're meeting with the family and we'll have their story on how you can help tonight at 10.
Back in October, 9 on Your Side reported on a murder in Casa Grande. Pinal County deputies say the suspect, Joseph Kane Cecil, stabbed his mother to death and wounded his aunt at his home before a neighbor hit him with a shovel to stop the violence. Now, Cecil's lawyers want him to be evaluated to see if he is competent to stand trial. Attorney April Elliott says she's concerned Cecil may be unable to understand the proceedings against him.
Snow and ice have been blanketing the country for almost a week now. And that has made things quite interesting on the East Coast for NFL teams today.
I tell you, that looks fun.
That was Lions wide receiver Calvin Johnson getting a face full of snow. Detroit played the Eagles in Philadelphia in near blizzard weather conditions today for most of the game.
Goes Derek Johnson in the snow, in the slush, and the other way.
And in Washington, weather played a factor in a turnover-heavy game between the Chiefs and Redskins. Meanwhile, that storm has taken a toll on travelers, causing hundreds of car crashes and forcing hundreds of departure cancellations at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport.
Grab it a little bit.
Family and friends are mourning the loss of Mary Black, missing for nearly 2 weeks. KGUN 9 followed the research efforts, and yesterday, research and rescue teams found her body in a desert area near Arizona City. 9 on Your Side's Ricky Mitchell spoke with the family.
Mary Black was a go-getter, a perfectionist, and her years of working on a ranch made her one tough gal.
It was nothing to see Mary driving her tractor up and down the main street of St. David to go from one pasture to the next.
Her family calls her a pioneer and says she passed on her years of rodeo experience to younger generations.
Mom made the difference, and those kids have all got successful lives because of all of the opportunities that my mom and dad were involved in.
The family says the entire county knew Mary as a leader. Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels said in a statement that our thoughts and prayers are with the family during this time of extraordinary sorrow, and that Mary Black was a woman who has been a beacon for so many people in our county. And the family says all of those people were ready and willing to help find her.
And you'd have had 100 horses out there and 100 people looking for her if they'd have let us do that.
Thanks, Ricky. The family does still have some questions regarding the case, and tonight at 10 we'll have more on what they think of the search effort. Fans put together a tribute for the Fast and Furious star Paul Walker and his friend Roger Rodas. Today, thousands of people converged where Walker and Rodas died 8 days ago, when the car they were in crashed into a light pole and burst into flames. Today's tribute to Walker was organized through social media, with fans arriving in cars like the ones drove in Fast and Furious movies.
Back here in Tucson, survivors of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor gathered to remember the events that launched the United States into World War II.
1, 2, 3.
That's a bell recovered from the USS Arizona. And the man you see ringing it is Eugene Snyder. He was actually on board the ship when the bomb started to fall. There are only about a dozen men left on Earth that shared this experience.
Wow, that is just incredible to hear and amazing.
It really, truly is.
Well, these Santas ditched the sleigh and decided to travel on foot. You're looking at the annual running of the Santas in Philadelphia. Participants dress up as Kris Kringle, but instead of delivering gifts, they bar hop. Thousands of people join in on the fun this year. The tradition has spread to cities across the nation.
Well, that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Kim Colliner.
And I'm Sarina Nafarrete. Thank you for joining us tonight.